Will AI take over graphic design careers? The answer is no. Now I could sit here and tell you why, or I could show you. So let's look at why AI will not replace graphic designers. We are going to use ChatGPT to create a full brand identity for a fictional business. Let's start by asking ChatGPT to give us a brief. Now that we have our brief, here are the main points that the AI-generated brief from ChatGPT gave us to create this brand with. By the way, ChatGPT is a great resource to get design briefs from for your passion projects. I highly recommend that you add this to your design process. The name of this company is Community Connect. They are a nonprofit organization aiming to bring people together and provide opportunities to serve their community. There is a large focus on collaboration and teamwork in the business. The brand is friendly, approachable, and collaborative. The company wants to create a welcoming environment where people feel comfortable coming together. Now we have our brief, let's get started on creating the logo. I've asked ChatGPT to give me a font to use for this brand, and it gave me 3 pretty basic fonts. We have Open Sans, Lato, and PT Serif. So I'm going to lay all 3 of these fonts out and decide which one I want to use for the word mark of this brand. Okay, I have these laid out now, and I am honestly not a fan of any of them. But I do want this to be fully designed by AI, so I am going to choose one of these fonts to use. Of the 3, I like the second and the third the most, so I'm going to get rid of the first one, and I'm sort of thinking that this third font might work for the tagline of the brand, and then this second one here, I'm going to use this one here for the word mark. Typically, after I choose my typeface, I fully customize the font so that it becomes unique to the brand. For this experiment, I am not going to do any customizing to the type so that we can really visualize what an AI-generated logo will look like. Now, let's have ChatGPT give us an icon. Okay, so it gave us a heart, which I definitely don't like. It just feels too bland for this brand. It gave us a helping hand or a globe. So out of these 3, I'm going to go with the helping hand option. It definitely feels the most unique and a little less AI generated. I've gone ahead and found some hand images and drawings that I am just going to go in and trace over using the blob brush tool, which is Shift B on your keyboard. And now that I've done this, I think I want to add some arms to the hands to further elaborate on the idea of connection and collaboration that we got from the design brief. Okay, now we have the icon completed. Let's have ChatGPT give us some colors for this brand. It's given me 3 color options, and I honestly think that I'm just going to use all 3 of the colors that it gave me. What I do really like about this is that it also gives me a shade recommendation. So it's recommending a medium to dark shade of blue, a lighter shade of green, and a bright shade of orange. I also like how it's telling me why it chose these colors. I can definitely see using this feature in future presentations that I give to actual clients where I explain why I chose what colors I did for their brand. I also just noticed something really interesting. In every response so far, ChatGPT is putting a little blurb disclaimer at the end of their response that says to work with a professional designer. Y'all, Even AI is recognizing that AI cannot replace the value of human graphic designers. This is huge. I am, however, loving this color palette. I have to give ChatGPT a round of applause, a pat on the back. It's really came up with a pretty good color palette for this brand. Okay, we have the logo, we have the colors. Let's see if ChatGPT can create a pattern for us. I feel like it just gave me every option that it could think of for the pattern. So this wasn't really all that helpful. It gave me geometric shapes, it gave me hand-drawn illustrations, or abstract shapes and textures, which, I mean, what else is there to choose from at this point? So, alright, let's just go with the hand-drawn illustrations. I like how it kind of ties in with the idea of the helping hand icon that we did earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and go forward with that one. And since this is just a conceptual brand I'm designing for, I am going to source all of my illustrations from Envato Elements. Check out the link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. From Envato Elements, I'm using some hand illustrations that I found to tie into that icon that we created earlier of the helping hand. And then I'm also using this really cool character illustration where it's showing people helping one another, lifting them up, kind of getting that idea of community in there. Now that I have the elements all laid out in a way that I like, I'm selecting them all, and then I'm going to go up here and click Object, Pattern, Make. And honestly, we're looking pretty good already. I wasn't really sure about this idea for the pattern at first. It's definitely a different style than I have ever done before, and I just wasn't really sure if it was going to work, but I'm actually really liking it so far. Now I'm going to fill in some of this white space with this little connection line here. Again, just further emphasizing the idea of collaboration that we got from the brief. This pattern looks really good. I'm shocked, honestly, at how good this one did turn out. This definitely looks like an AI generated logo. I am honestly not a huge fan. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Do you like the logo? Let me know down in the comments below. I like the pattern and I am enjoying the color palette. They're both fun, but the logo itself, I'm just not really vibing with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now there's one more thing that I want to see if ChatGPT can successfully do for us, and that's create a tagline for this brand. Let's ask ChatGPT to create a tagline. Okay, it gave us one pretty good one, which is together we can make a difference. So I am going to use that tagline to create a secondary logo for this brand that includes the Together We Can Make a Difference tagline. And now our AI generated brand is complete. Without further ado, let me introduce you to Community Connect. video, do you think that AI will take over human graphic designers? Check out the difference between the brand that we created today using the AI resource ChatGPT versus this logo that I created for an actual client without using any AI resources by watching this video right here. But for now, until the next video,